You use creativity in every aspect of our lives to solve problems.
You can create anything with what MCAD has to offer.
It's kind of the perfect size of facilities and faculty and student body.
You are basically given all the tools to create your own path.
Literally, time and space are your medium.
You're doing things in such a traditional media, but you can push it so many different directions.
It's really an amazing time to just let loose.
I get to dabble in photography and film and painting and drawing.
And the more you invest in MCAD, the more they invest in you.
Being with other introverts, I was like, okay, this could be like the community I never had before.
If you're around people that are producing a really high quality of work.
If you don't have the feedback, then you're not gonna be able to better yourself.
It's all about making you better, and it's about understanding who you are and what you're making.
If anything, I was really surprised by the diverse sort of community that I have met here.
The only affordable opportunity that I had was MCAD through their scholarship giving and the opportunities that they provide.
Found the program, applied, and was lucky enough to get a wonderful scholarship.
MCAD makes it more attainable with scholarships.
Don't think about what you want to be, think about what you want to do. Seriously, the school is for you.
Welcome to the first ever MCAD auction online. Thank you for joining us. The last few weeks have brought bracing awareness to our neighborhood, city, and country about how our society treats people of color, particularly Black people. In the wake of the killing of George Floyd, MCAD acknowledges the work we need to do internally and our responsibility to our broader community. We believe it's imperative to use the MCAD auction, our only fundraiser of the year, to support this mission. The auction committee and I are profoundly grateful that you are joining us in this new way. This year, your generous support will establish the Black Leadership Award for Black students at MCAD. We cannot think of a more important time to invest in scholarships for the next generation of leaders while specifically acknowledging the distinct and systemic barriers faced by Black students. As part of our commitment to co-philanthropy, we will also support our neighborhood with a gift to the Whittier Alliance. The Whittier neighborhood is home to a diverse array of residents, small businesses, and nonprofits. Pivoting to meet the needs of the current moment, Whittier Alliance is now working to help Black and POC-owned small businesses rebuild, provide emergency funds to residents, and so much more. Your gift will directly support this work because we know that our health and resiliency is directly entwined with that of our neighbors. 30 artists have generously provided their work, and this event would not be possible without them. They are creative and cultural leaders, and their work illustrates the importance of an art and design education now more than ever before. From Jonathan's print exploring loss and yearning to Bobby's portrait influenced by poetry, and even a piece of my own work, I'm proud to present this collection. Now mix yourself a cocktail or brew a cup of tea, hit play on your favorite soundtrack, and check out the incredible art we've curated for you. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you are and for supporting this vital cause.
Just me. Just might be.
Now, I'd like to introduce Christopher Herman. He's an MCAD trustee and the co-chair of the MCAD Auction Committee.
Thank you, Sanjeet. As an art collector and huge supporter of education, I know the impact makers have in our world. The high-quality education of our students, the makers, the artists, and the leaders of our future world is extremely important. MCAD students bring fresh ideas and perspectives that propel us forward. We have seen that in action this past month with the strong MCAD alumni and student response through art and advocacy to the killing of George Floyd. As Sanjeet said, MCAD is committed to racial equality and rebuilding our community. MCAD has always been committed to scholarships. 97% of MCAD students receive some form of financial aid, and 40% are Pell Grant eligible. We have 90 different scholarships designed to serve specific needs.
I think it's important that MCAD offers scholarships because not everyone has the means to come to this school. And the school is such a privilege to be at. And those who can be here really understand what a special place this is. And so money shouldn't be something that holds someone back from being able to experience a place like this.
And this year, as part of a larger strategy for community support and recovery, we are specifically funding scholarships for Black students with the newly named Black Leadership Award. Please help us reach our Fund a Need goal of $60,000 in direct donations. This will establish the new Black Leadership Award at MCAD and provide $10,000 to our neighbors' Whittier Alliance as part of our commitment to co-philanthropy.
Scholarships have been a godsend. I was primarily raised by a single mother who helps me pay for school, and I also work 2 part-time jobs. The scholarships, I think, really show how people are really rooting for us, and they kind of push us to believe in ourselves because other people are believing in us.
For all first-time donors, a committee member has made a generous dollar-for-dollar matching gift of up to $5,000. Every gift matters. Every gift gets us to our goal of raising $60,000. Your donations ensure that MCAD is accessible to tomorrow's creative and cultural leaders.
Scholarships here at MCAD, if I didn't have them, I would not be here, absolutely. I would not have found what I wanted to do, and I wouldn't have found this empowerment and compassion of helping people if it wasn't just for that grant or that merit scholarship.
All gifts of $100 or more will receive a limited edition print by MCAD Master of Fine Arts alum Peng Wu. His hope is that the artwork brings some comfort, unity, and rest to all the people who are navigating through this restless time. Scholarships ensure that future creative change makers and innovators who our local and global community need have access to an MCAD quality education. Every donation does make a difference. You are appreciated. Thank you.
Here we celebrate different. We do. MCAD really is a place that anyone can thrive if they implement themselves.
I've definitely been able to use my voice more here as a first-generation student, as a child of refugees. They have many workshops and classes just about being a leader.
I feel like MCAD, I have so many doors that I can open. All the teachers are a huge resource, and they know pretty much everyone in the industry in town.
My work has changed drastically. At first, it was just kind of replicating certain objects or memories, and now it's become that connection with a certain person or people. Being a creator, we bring people closer together and see how we actually can relate, even though we come from different places and backgrounds.
I feel like that we're living in such a strong time of youth activism and artists creating as activists, and I really appreciate that here at MCAD we can talk about the impossible.
For animation, the power of change lies within the story.
I want to tell the stories of Hmong American women. A lot of our history is fading because our population is assimilating. Culture is continuously changing, and so art needs to be continuously made.
My interest in climate justice actually kind of skyrocketed when I came here to MCAD, so I try to advocate for that as much as I can.
I would not have been able to be here without scholarships.
come into MCAD, grab one random student that you see in the hallway, ask them what's going on and what projects they're working on, because the whole reason behind what they're doing may be way bigger than what you're seeing. And I think it's important to give those students a chance to find their creative voice and to just dabble a little bit more in art, because the world kind of needs that right now.
I came to MCAD because of the remarkable people, including all of you. Thank you again to all of you for joining us. And thank you to the Artists Committee and to our generous sponsors. Now please support MCAD students by bidding on your favorite pieces and giving directly to the Scholarship Fund. Your support of any amount makes a difference and gives me hope. Right now, so much is uncertain, but what I do know is that artists and designers have a tremendous role to play in shaping a new path forward. By coming together for the MCAD auction online, we're supporting that vision. Thank you.